Hey everyone, how's it going? Recently, Vortex came out with a budget-minded enclosed optic called the Venom, and I've really wanted to see a review comparing it to the Holosun EPS. First, I have no affiliation with Holosun or Vortex. I bought both of these optics with my money and am an end user. What you're going to immediately notice is that the Venom sits taller than the EPS, which translates to a taller window on the Venom than on the Holosun. It's difficult to tell in the video the different dot sizes, but the Venom is a 3 MOA dot, while the EPS is a 2 MOA dot. It's definitely easier to see in person. The EPS dot is a little smaller and takes up a little less of the target when you're looking at it downrange. Both windows are super clear. Fortunately, I got into red dots after they had the distortion issues, and I think it's pretty exciting that the industry has jumped so far forward in quality. Obviously, you can see the difference in the battery compartments on the two optics. The Venom took the side battery solution that seems to be a copy of the SIG Romeo solution. I was a little afraid that it would be in the way, but when you take it to the range and focus on the target, you don't notice it at all. I don't think it's going to fly off my gun, but if it's something that might annoy you, then you should keep it in mind. The Vortex also sits a little bit taller than the Holosun because the deck height is a little bit thicker. What that means is, if you want to co-witness, you will have to change your iron sights. The Holosun obviously has the battery tray system that they've used for years. I used to run Holosun 507Ks, but wanted an enclosed optic, and I've never had any issues with the Holosun tray, but I have heard people with the 507 comp model having issues where the screw backs out and the tray comes out. If you want, you can take the screw out a little bit, put some blue Loctite on it, and put it back in. And if you're really concerned, you can put a witness mark on the screw with a paint pen. The other major difference is the Venom is made with 6061 aluminum, while the Holosun is made with 7075 T6 aluminum. Is it going to be that big of a difference? Probably not. I think both housings are going to be solid enough for my application. The other thing to keep in mind is that the Venom runs on the Delta Point Pro footprint, while the Holosun runs the RMS-C footprint. I think both options are great dots, and I'm excited to see what both companies come out with in the future. If you really don't care about the aluminum housing and the dot size, then I would go with the Venom. Vortex is definitely a reputable company. They've got lifetime warranties on all of their products, and I've heard even in the past, if you've broken any of their optics, you can send it in and they'll send you a new one. And also you can get it for about $100 less than the EPS, and I don't think you're losing any function. But if you need your optic to sit a little bit lower and you want that smaller dot size, then I'd go with the Holosun. I hope that information helped you make a decision about which one best fits your needs. Have a great day, and God bless.